Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, and thank you so much for participating in the awesome map engagement. How great was that?
Absolutely awesome.
So that's what we have for you today. Our guest from StreamAlive is going to be sharing so much about the platform, about what you can do with it, how you can make your live streams, presentations, Zoom meetings more engaging. But before we get into that, we have some news for you and some celebrations. So let's go to that map, Fulgence, maybe, or to the comments to see where I saw so many people. I didn't know Marianne was in Australia for some reason. Why didn't I know that? I mean, look at this Walla Walla, Washington. Hello, Matt.
Bellport, New York. George, hello.
Bellport. Oh my gosh! And did it come up in the map? Bellport, New York.
Yeah, they were pinging all over the place.
I love it. We're gonna go back to it.
Wow, Brooklyn's in the house.
Hey, Ben Roy. Let's do this.
We got Val in LA.
Yes.
And then we have our Gold Mug Club member, Marianne from Sydney, Australia.
I did not know. I did not know. This is awesome. You see the things that we find. Hola.
Hola. Black River Falls.
Look at this. And Paul. Hi, Paul. Glad you made it. Falls in the comments.
Yes. Mr. Moderator, well wishes.
Yes.
It's Paula.
Okay. I love this. I love this, and you all are going to love this too. Because hey, StreamAlive is here from New Jersey. Hello, K-Walk. Hello. So yes, we're gonna be showing how you too can make your live streams and meetings more engaging. And there's way more things that our guest Lux is going to be sharing with you on how you can incorporate all of these incredible things. So the trivia today is gonna be super fun. Super fun. And so as Fulgence mentioned, we have some gold winners to say congratulations to again, and that is, let's go, Mary Ann. Yes, here we go. Let's get, I want some music here.
Yes. And Ella Glasgow, congratulations.
Yes, and Lise Webb, here we go. Congratulations to all of you. Represent in.
So awesome.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I just heard it
a little something in the background. A little straight out of Ecamm.
Yeah, so congratulations. And if you too want you to be a gold mug member, guess what you have to do? You just have to share, participate in the communities, and share your knowledge, help others. And that is how you make it to the Gold Mug Club. And that's what they did. So congratulations. And thank you for being such an awesome family member. And now we have, thank you so much for all of you. We're going to move on to the survey. The survey is over, but you guys did incredibly. Thank you so much for taking time to fill it out. And we have a winner, Fulgence.
Yes, we do have a winner. I'm finding my envelope.
Would you like me to help you open it?
the envelope is stuck.
The winner.
Wait. I got it open. So the winner is Darrell.
Yes. I was just doing the drum roll.
Congratulations, Darrell.
Darrell Stevens. Congratulations. So just in case you don't know what you want a $50 gift card to the Ecamm merch store. So all the things that we have been sharing, and you have $50 to spend on the Ecamm merch. How awesome is that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up some ENN merch also, too, when you go there. And pick up some Ecamm Fam socks as well.
Yeah. You can get socks. You can get a hoodie, sweatpants, all of the good things, all of the good things you can get. So let's see in the comments who's excited for this. Who liked that map? Let's talk about it. Let's go back. How
Let's
cool
pull it
was
up.
that?
Let's
Yes,
pull it
let's
up.
pull it up. Let's pull it up.
Let me just lower the music and unmute both of us. All of us. One moment.
Okay,
There we go.
so look at that map. All right. So I am interested to know where George is from. Where is that part? Let's see if it shows in there.
One moment. Let me pull out my trackpad. I'm gonna dial in here.
Oh, the trackpad is coming out.
The trackpad is coming out. That's it. There goes Paul. We found Paul. Valerie.
I love it. Share in the comments, fam. How do you like this? Like, how cool is this?
Walla Walla, Washington.
Well, what?
Wow, let's go in here. The East Coast is just wow. Look at the East Coast.
Representing.
East Coast
Look
is
at all
representing. We have two George Canellas. Oh, that's great.
One is in Long Island and one is in the. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Right. That is so awesome.
If you click on drop down in the top left, let me see. Click on drop down and top left to go to other continents also. Okay.
Let's see Australia. Oh. Marianne.
Marianne there. I love it.
Let's see. Let's check Europe.
The timer is going to go to us.
I forgot that the timer was on.
Yeah, the timer is on. We got to pause that timer.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so this is great. So let's see. Let's go to the comments and see how everyone is over here.
Hello, Saeed in Germany.
Saeed. I love it. Okay. So, who wants to let's start clapping. Let's start clapping because our guest today, like this map, this interaction, this engagement was made possible by StreamAlive, and we have Lux who's going to be sharing all of this amazingness. But before let's introduce him properly, the ENN way. Fuljens, let's do this. I'm so excited. All right, so Lux, he's a serial entrepreneur, and the audience engagement platform StreamAlive is his third tech startup, and the one he relates to at a very personal level.
He believes that we all need better answers when asked, so what do you do? And he wrote a book called Name, Place, Animal, Thing to help with this. He's spoken at TED and performed at the Comedy Cellar during what he says was a momentary lapse of reason.
And without further ado, join us in welcoming
Hey.
Welcome. This is so fun. Thank you so much for being here on ENN to share how we can make our live streamings, our presentations, our meetings, everything more engaging.
This is absolute fun for me. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. And so what do you think? How do we do with a map? How do we do?
You folks are pros. I can't believe you just recently started using StreamAlive because, I mean, Fuljens is flying around like an airline pilot all around the world. I mean, at supersonic SpaceX speeds. One moment he's in America, the next moment he's in Australia, and he's literally teleporting across the world. You know?
Made possible by
StreamAlive. That was pretty fun.
So Lux, let's talk a little bit real quick about, before we get into the hands-on part of it, can you share with us how you came across Ecamm, the Ecamm Fam?
Oh gosh, okay. So, once we built StreamAlive, the first platform we built it out for was YouTube. And we were trying to figure the best way for YouTubers to use us. and got a couple of initial YouTubers starting using the platform, and one of them asked us, does it integrate with Ecamm? And this was about 3 years ago. And we were like, what's Ecamm at that point? Because we were still new to the whole streaming world and everything. And then we had a second person ask that question, and a third. And we said, I think it's high time we figured out what Ecamm was. And then just stumbled upon, I don't need to tell you this, but the very generous, vibrant community that you folks have built. Jumped into the Facebook group, just hung around there, saw the kind of conversations, signed up for a free account, then got a paid account, played around with it, fell in love with the product, got connected through a few users who connected us with Doc and Katie, and we just met one awesome person after the other, and most recently the you both. And it was just like, sometimes you have that feeling of coming home. And that's kind of what we felt when we met different folks from the community, a lot of whom we count as StreamAlive users and friends at this point.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, Lux. Well, we're happy to have you here, and we're glad that you found us as well, because this is just going to make the streams even better. Even better. And
For sure.
So Fuljens, you have any question for Lux? I'm so excited for the fam to see how cool this platform is, and all the great things it has, and how the trivia is going to be so cool. So Fuljens, do you have any questions for Lux before we get started?
No, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to jump in and learn and have fun with StreamAlive.
and then fam, if you have any questions as we go along, if you have any ideas, and Lux is going to be asking you questions also, so feel free to share all the comments and all the ideas that you have for your shows. Feel free to share it in the comments, and you will see how we're going to be bringing them in. So we want you really hands-on so that you can see how awesome this platform is.
Get your keyboards ready.
Yeah, exactly. Get your keyboards ready. So Lux, we're going to pass it on to you. Fuljens.
Let's do it. Perfect. So let's do this together. So what's the best way, Anna? Shall we? You've seen the demo. You've seen the way it comes up with interactions and simulates it. Do you think that's a good way to do it? Shall we actually run a simulation for a topic that we get from the audience? What do you guys think?
Yeah. And I think first, before we even do that, let's open up the platform and then just show them how the platform looks when they first log in, and then when they first open it, what are they going to experience? And then after that, we can go into, say, the first thing that they saw, which was the map. How did they get to that? And then how that works behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Let's do that. So you folks are the wizards. Gosh, I just say the word and you pull up my screen and put it out there. Huh? This Ecamm thing is magic. All right. So let me just give the lay of the land, and then we'll actually jump in and create one together and take people through it. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm in my StreamAlive dashboard, and the way I got here was very simply went on to StreamAlive's website, streamalive.com, and I logged in. I'm already logged in at this point, so it's taken me in. So basically, I just clicked on login and got into my account, and this is the home screen where you can create a presentation. All of us are familiar with presentations. Our presentations are a little different. They are not built for talking. They're built more for listening, right? So what a great example is what we were running in the beginning of this, where we asked people, where are you joining us from? And that slide, so to speak, was literally written by the audience in terms of where you're joining from as you typed it in the chat. But let's take it one step at a time. So on the left-hand side, you've got the home screen, which allows you to access different things. You've got sessions, which is live sessions that you might have coming up. You could schedule it beforehand. So I could say I want to add a session. I could add it on any platform that StreamAlive supports, which is a whole bunch of meeting platforms, Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and a whole bunch of streaming platforms from YouTube, Twitch, and everything else. We also support StreamYard and Restream if you wanted to do a multi-stream and pull the chat into one of those and pull it in. But that's a different option. So you just need to decide where you want to stream it. You could schedule that beforehand or not. But the beating heart of StreamAlive is presentations. So I could go into presentations, and you can see we've got a whole bunch of presentations over here because obviously we dog food StreamAlive a lot. So we wake up in the morning, we drink a cup of coffee, and we make a presentation. So we got a lot of presentations, right? So I could create a new presentation right now if I wanted. I could start blank, and I could say I want to create a new slide. And these are examples of slides. So there's polls. I mean, we're all familiar with polls. It's like every poll you've seen, except it's powered by the chat. So I could run a poll. I could say, my question is dogs or cats, and simply have people type dogs. That's option 1. Cats. That's option 2. I can specify a whole bunch of things, allow multiple responses, show comments as they come in, show it as percentages or show it as numbers. I can change the design of this. I could individually change the bar color, the background color, or I could just pick up a theme that is there. I could pick a ready-made Zoomish theme. I don't know what this is theme, vertical stripes theme, a chroma key theme, and then key out the green thing out to just make it floating. I'll pick up a whole bunch of themes, a Christmas theme which we had recently, or I could create my own custom theme starting off from one of these and make it reflect my brand and my colors, right? But basically, I could create this interaction and a whole bunch of different interactions. So let's start with the map that we did. What we did before the session, or rather, Anna and Fuljens did before the session, was create a slide using magic maps and type the question, hey, where are you joining from? Right? And allowed people to put multiple responses, put their answers. I don't know if you put the comments overlay, made it. And I think you created an ENN theme before this, and you actually used the ENN blue colors and theme for your presentation, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you become a power user in less than 48 hours, I think. But,
it was your great onboarding. Your great onboarding.
I shall take all the credit. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, now we basically got a presentation. And if I wanted to add static slides, I could import them as well. So I could import my static slides from PowerPoint or Keynote or PDFs and everything and add them in. And the way we think of it, I mean, those are slides that help you go talk, talk, talk. And StreamAlive slides help you go listen, listen, listen. And once you're happy with your presentation, you can simply connect it wherever you want. So I could connect this right now on YouTube. I don't have any, I got Trivia Thursday coming up on Thursday, and I could connect it to that, and it would simply read the chat of that particular live stream. It's a one-time connection to your channel, which I've already done. In this case, it's connected to my channel. Anna and Fuljens have connected it to the Ecamm channel, and that's why they're running it off the video that we are in right now. If I were to connect it to my channel, I would simply read the chat of the live stream when it goes live, right? Anna, Fuljens, what do you think? Shall we actually demo the AI and ask the audience for a topic and create an entire presentation to show all the interactions? Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay, so Fuljens, you'll have to help me out here. If you can go back to the map again, please.
Okay.
Do I need to stop share at my end? Oh, you're a magician. You don't need me to do anything. I forgot. Yeah, so if you could just click on the ad hoc interaction button, when the little plus button that comes up on top. Yes, sir. And let's do talking tiles. That's one of my favorite interactions. Let's just type, what is your live session about, right? And let's hit go and filter out profanity, show username, allow multiple responses. Yeah, all good. Let's just go with the defaults there. Beautiful. All right. So people in the stream, if you can, if you were to do a live session tomorrow, next week, next month, what topic, I mean, profound, deep topic like alpacas would you want to do out there? Alpacas and bacon. Okay, hopefully not at the same time, but music. And by the way, please feel free to be as descriptive as you'd like. So if you want to say rock and psychedelic music from the 60s, let's go with that. Audience engagement, relationships. If you want to expand on some of those, just to challenge our AI, I like to torture it. So, fountain pens. Oh my God. Okay, not using Comic Sans. You folks have a lot of comedians in the chat and in the Ecamm Fam, I can see, and so this is a lot of fun. Yeah. Folks, the longer the better, the more descriptive. If it is about pop culture, what exactly? Eating rice with a fork is a very, very deep topic that has kept me awake for many a night, and I would like to join the club of trying to figure that out once and for all.
No, nobody eats rice with a fork. Who does that? Who does that?
So I'm going to put you both on the spot. So Anna and Fuljens, you each get to pick one topic, and we'll go with Anna's first, if that's okay, Fuljens, and then if you want to do a second one, we'll go with yours. So before it starts disappearing, because these are like Tetris tiles, it's going to disappear over as if people give us too many answers. So Anna, what are you picking?
So I was the one who wrote relationships. So so my shows is about relationships, all types of relationships, parental, romantic, friendships, workplace, all of that.
Beautiful. Let's do that. And Fuljens, which topic are you taking if you get the chance to do a second one?
Let's do 80s video games.
80s video games. All right. So let's I'm going to pull my screen back up, and we're going to do relationships, and then we're going to do 80s video games, correct?
Yes.
Let's go. Look how pretty that looks.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I love Tetris.
So we go back to your screen share?
We'll go back to my screen share. Yes, please.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Beautiful. And I mean, fun fact there, my two co-founders, Joe and Tina, I mean, we go back a long way. We met decades ago in college, and both of them were, they used to fight in college and compete rather with each other for the Tetris crown, which was an actual thing that we had running in college. So when we built the features for StreamAlive, we just said we have to do a hat tip to that friendly rivalry. And now that they're co-founders, so we actually had a Tetris feature within the app just to celebrate that a little bit.
That is incredible.
That's amazing.
So let us create Anna's presentation now. So we're going to say new presentation. We're going to use AI to create it, because Anna, we're going to pretend that you're not the amazing engagement specialist that you are, and you need help with coming up with interesting questions to make this engaging. Or maybe you have a bunch of questions, but you say, I want some help. I want to see what other stuff I could be asking out there, right?
Yeah.
Because maybe you haven't tried all of StreamAlive's interactions and you want to see all of them at one go. So since it's your topic, let me ask you a couple of questions. What kind of relationships are we talking about here?
So for this topic, let's talk about parental relationships. So like children, parents, and children.
Beautiful. Parental relationships. And who is the audience for this? Are they adults, college students, vampire fantasy writers, or you can define your own audience, right? So I mean, these are some examples of very, very common audiences that are used, but...
It's just parents. So is there just a parent?
Just parents.
Parents or twins? Just parents.
Just parents. So again, fun fact that the little things we peppered all across the product to bring our team's personality. We have two people, one person on our development team and our head of marketing, and both of them have twins. So that's why we have parents of twins as one example.
Okay.
Whole bunch of Easter eggs in the product. Yes.
Yes.
Right. So Anna's doing a live session on parental relationships, and she is doing it for parents. And shall we go ahead with that? Or did you want to add more detail to parental relationships about something, or just parental relationships is good with you, Anna?
Parental relationship. Let's talk about, let's say, conflicts. Conflict resolution.
Okay, so is it conflict and resolution in parental relationships?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna see what AI says.
Well, let's say, okay, conflict and resolution. Resolution. Only there's an AI that can help me spell as I
Yeah,
type.
that's
Yes.
good.
All right, sounds good. Perfect. So let's hit
Let's go.
submit. So what it's going to do here is actually come up with interesting questions that we could ask. And these questions are rooted in the AI's knowledge of StreamAlive's interactions. So instead of saying, where are you joining from, which is a question we asked when we started this live stream, it recommends that you ask people, hey, which city or country do you feel most connected to when thinking about your family roots, right? Which is, since you're talking family and parents, it's probably a nice question to as an icebreaker rather than where are you joining us from? I mean, what country comes to mind when you're thinking about your family's roots, right? In one word, what emotion best describes your current relationship with your child? And you will see
Ooh, that's a
above
good
that.
one. That's a good
I
one.
think it's a beautiful question.
Yeah.
And it's a question for a feature called Wonder Words. And at this point, I know that Anna, you know about it, but the people in the audience are probably wondering, hey, we saw magic maps, which is probably the map thing that we saw in the beginning, but what is Wonder Words? What is we saw talking tiles? What is power poles and all of that? So I could describe each of these, but I'm going to go one step better. What I'll do is simply select all of them and add these 14 interactive slides into my presentation. Right? Anna, since it's your choice, you also get to choose your theme. So what color should we choose for these?
Let's go with the Zoom one. The Zoom one was kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is all of 4 days old. So I'm using it for the first time myself. So hopefully it doesn't break or something, but it looks good so far. Right. So that's the themes. You can customize the design, or you could just use the default from the theme, and we can change a whole bunch of things in the question. So it recommends, hey, which city or country do you feel most connected to when thinking about your family roots, right? And I could say, I want to delete the word country. I want to just say, which city do you feel most connected to when you're thinking about your family roots? And then, start with the world, allow multiple responses, because maybe I feel connected to two places. So I want to be, I want to say, in my case, I might say India, I might say New Jersey, I might say multiple cities. I should be allowed to do that. And should you show comments as they come in? Maybe yes, maybe no. But you see where we're getting at. We've got, in one word, what emotion best describes your current relationship with your child? Allow multiple responses. Should you combine? Should you break phrases into words? Should we filter out profanity to the extent possible? Should we show some words vertically? Yes, no. The Tetris feature, right? Should we show people's names as they come in a sentence or two? What do you think of this question, Anna? In a sentence or two, what strategies have you found most effective in resolving conflicts with your children? I think that's a good question
great.
too, right?
Yeah, that's a great question too. Yeah.
So I'm going to actually, with your permission, not go through the rest of these slides. What I'll simply do is run a simulation to show what it's going to look like in a live session. What do you think?
Yes.
Shall we? Let's do that. So I'm going to save this, and I've got a saved presentation that I could run live at this point, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not connected to the Ecamm YouTube channel, and you're already running a presentation there. But I could, if I was connected, I could connect it to a Zoom session. It's powered by the Zoom chat in that case. But what I'm going to do right now is simply run a preview. So Anna,
could you share a presentation once it's done and send it? For example, if I create one presentation, can I share it with Fuljens and then he can do it on his end?
You absolutely can. Right now, and it's so opportune that you're asking this question, because right now what you do is you could add Fuljens to your team, and you could have a team where the two of you can collaborate on the same bunch of presentations. And in about 2 weeks, we're launching the ability to simply share a link to it, so Fuljens can just import it even if he's not a part of your team. So we're doing that as well.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Have you been hanging out in our meetings? Because it's one of the most requested features, and we discussed it
I have not, I promise.
I'm not kidding when I say we discussed it this morning. And we got a release date of 2 weeks from now, and we actually discussed exactly that feature. So you're hacking into our Zoom. Something happened. I forgot to ask you, Anna. So this beautiful session that you're going to run on relationships and parental relationships, which platform are you plan to run it on? On Zoom or Teams or YouTube or?
I plan running on Zoom.
On Zoom. Okay. So if you're running it on Zoom, what we're seeing here is StreamAlive is not just using AI to simulate the questions and give you a starting point. You can, of course, tweak it, change it. It's also simulating the answers. So it's saying, imagine, Anna, that you are asking this question. In the case of Zoom, you could simply share your screen and show it to your audience. And all they're doing, you don't have to give them an instruction manual to participate, just like people in today's stream just typed in the YouTube live chat. You're going to ask people to type in the Zoom chat. And as they type in the Zoom chat, it's going to populate your screen in real time with those dots coming up like we did a little while back, right? I'm going to flip through this and we'll just go through all the interactions. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So, you finish this, you ask people, you find that they've literally selected everything all over the map. And then you say, hey, in one word, what emotion best describes your current relationship with your child? And I think these are the kind of answers you could expect. I mean, of course, in this case, it's simulating the questions, that the answers.
Yeah.
It's
It might be
simulating.
different if they have like teenagers, young teenagers, and all of that. It might be some different, not so happy words, but but that's great. Yeah.
You have a lot of experience with this subject and seeing a lot of other folks doing it. I can see. Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
Okay, that is great. How great is that, family? If you have any questions about this, please feel free to write it in the comments so that Lux can play more with it. Maybe you have a wonder, can I do this with this? Just feel free to ask the questions. All right, Lux, go ahead, please.
Absolutely. Yeah, and regarding asking the questions, I'm glad you said that, Anna. Folks, just feel free to type your questions like humans in the chat. You don't need to put Q colon or anything like that. Just type. Our AI will automatically identify questions. Even if you're grammatically incorrect and don't have a question mark, it should identify it. It's about 98% accurate. So there's only one way to test it. Please put question. And I look at the answers coming up here in a sentence or two. What strategy, right? It's actually showing you. Our logic is this: if I need to convince you to cook your next live session using StreamAlive, I need to make you taste what a session with StreamAlive tastes like, and that's what we're trying to do over here. Give you a
That's
real
awesome.
feel. Right?
Yeah, some nice seasoning right there. Those colors look really nice too. Very pleasing.
Yeah.
Let's see a few more interactions. Oh, polls. I'm biased, but I love our polls because they are dynamic. They move. They're animated. They literally dance in response to the ones and twos and threes that people put in the chat. So it captures your attention. It rivets it. It holds it. And are these? I think these look like legit conflict resolution strategies that you might teach parents, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Look at timeout, 25%. Yeah, meditation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my kids to go meditate. They used to do that in middle school, not now. This is great. Okay, this is awesome.
Right. This is a feature called transient thoughts, which literally tries to emulate the feeling of peeking into people's minds and reading their thoughts across the room as they put it in the chat. So it's giving everybody center stage. The speed of comments is automatically done based on how many people are commenting and the number of questions. And you could spin a wheel. You could say, hey, folks, we only have 15 minutes to talk about one of them. Let's spin a wheel to decide which of these we're going to do. And you could do that.
Oh my gosh. Right? That would be so nice for me.
We have a professor who uses this for group discussions and presentations. So he puts the teams as group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, spins a wheel to decide which one is presenting next, and just gamifies the whole thing. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Only emojis. It's not, if you type a word, it's not going to accept it. It's only emojis. And gosh, I've been amazed by how many people use it in very, very regular work office scenarios, because I think there's a child in all of us that likes to put a poop emoji when you're not supposed to.
Yeah, that is great. That is great. So Lux, maybe can you take a question now about AI?
Absolutely, please.
So Valerie asks, can you discuss the AI function that is only in your top tier plan? What's the difference of having AI or not?
So all the features you've seen so far are there in all our plans, including our free plans. With the top tier plan, we are planning to introduce some more AI features down the line. And some of them might require us to use more expensive tokens from OpenAI or I mean, everyone's talking about DeepSeek now, so it might be DeepSeek or OpenAI. And if it's a more expensive token, we're just trying to figure out that we have the ability to put it with a top tier where we have a much higher tangible cost to it. So right now, everything you've seen is there in all the plans, including the free plans, and there's no difference. But this is for future features that we're going to have. I can give you a preview of one or two of them, which will be the ability to summarize responses. So let me explain it with an example. Let's imagine Anna ran this question earlier, where she asked people this question, right? In a sentence or two, what strategies have you found? And she got a whole bunch of responses. And then Anna says, oh gosh, I got 40 responses. I want to summarize these 40 responses. So we're building a feature where you press a button called summarize at this point. It's going to take all the responses everybody gave, use AI in real time and summarize it and give you a 1 or 2 paragraph summary of the collective inputs of everybody based on what they gave in real time. So some of those, depending on how compute intensive it is, might be premium features or limited in the free plans. Our plan is to have some availability of almost all features in all plans. Don't hold me to it, but that's the plan. We want everyone to try everything, because I think we're creating a new language for live and we want everyone to experience all of it. You might just reduce the number of times you can use it in lower plans if it has a cost element to us or something.
All right, great. So hopefully that answered your question. Valerie, thanks for asking. All right, so can we say that we can try going to the trivia now so that they can see all of this sort of that you showed us in action? What do we say? So we can do one trivia now, Fuljens?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna check out the trivia. And we have nice prizes today, plus a bonus. We have a bonus.
I think we broke it.
Okay, so who broke it?
I broke it.
Okay, all right. So this is the first question. We're gonna check out what the price is going to be, but it's gonna be great. So this is the first question. Everything done in StreamAlive, and let's see what happens. So we want all of you to get your fingers ready and start typing your answer. So Fuljens, actually, where's the timer? They already saw the question. They can, but don't start yet. Where's the timer?
Oh, where's our timer? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They already
Let's do
started.
this.
I'm like, you know what?
That's all good.
That was you. That was okay.
I'll just add. No worries. So we'll just do. We'll still do the same.
25 seconds?
Yeah.
We'll just do the same.
Here we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right, fam, you're already starting, so let's go. Let's do this. What are Luck's favorite ways to relax?
Now I know why you folks asked me all those questions and had those conversations. Okay.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. And we didn't even go like with the rules. We're so excited about this. We're gonna continue to build it up, but okay. Let's see.
All right.
Is it over?
Yeah.
So you got C's and D's in the chat and no A's and B's. Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting, which just makes it, more to talk about. So, Lux, I will let you address this. I'll let you address it.
So I could address it, or you could click on the show correct answer in the bottom as well, and I could give you a commentary over it, whichever.
Okay.
All right, let's do that.
Yes, let's do that.
Just in case I give the wrong answer.
The correct answer is B.
The correct answer is B, and it's a very impressive B, as you will learn. Meditation and origami.
Yeah.
So yeah. So pay attention now, because the next questions are going to be related to this one. But before we go in there, how cool is this, right? So you got to see all of this, and you might be wondering, wait, how do they know if my name was who entered it and all of that stuff? So that's going to happen in a little bit. We're going to find that out. But let's talk about origami. What's been your favorite? And Fuljens, you can bring us back to the screen. What has been your? Because origami can be different sizes, right? So, what has been the smallest one that you have made, and how long has it taken you to do?
Oh, okay. So I think the smallest one that I keep making is this jumping frog thing, which actually the folds of paper allow you to create a bit of a spring, and the frog can kind of jump, and sometimes it flips. So my nephew and niece, they absolutely love it. My kids when they were smaller, and even now, I mean, they love to see that. So that's a favorite. But if you look at any origami book, it has a picture of the crane, which is kind of the symbol of origami, and it has a lot of nice folds and everything. So that's something I love to make. Just make a whole bunch of cranes and put it out there, and it's a beautiful thing to do. In fact, my first tech company, we actually called it Tech Origami, because the idea was we are a web application and we fold HTML pages into beautiful web applications. So we actually called the company Tech Origami when we started off. So it's a big hobby, yeah.
Okay, I see. That's pretty awesome. So that frog, how long did it take you to make it?
Oh, that's probably about a couple of minutes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're so tiny. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, so let's go. So Jill Storer says, "Oh, that explained the picture of the cranes behind him." So, where are the cranes?
Cranes behind me? I mean, I actually did have there was a crane picture here.
Maybe it's
It fell.
It flew away.
It flew away.
But there are the other pictures those are geese actually, but yeah, they look like cranes.
Oh, yes. The way
I think that's the one they're talking about. The Escher painting here, which is geese, yes.
They look like fish to me.
They're shifting into fish, right? It's kind of like
Oh yeah, I think it's called metamorphosis or something. This one,
okay.
It's fish and geese.
Fish and cranes.
That's pretty cool.
From this moment on, they're cranes. Yes.
All right, so let's go to trivia number 2 then. Let's go to trivia number 2. We are going to try all of this with you. Now, thank you for being awesome testers. Here we go. And timer. Okay, I guess timer doesn't, okay.
Yeah, the timer, I guess, yeah.
What is the longest time Lux has ever meditated for? The longest time. 15 days, 41 days, 10 days, or 21 days? Let's go. What is the longest time?
I'm going to be careful in my conversations with you folks. I don't know what you... What's going to end up where?
Let's see. Oh, this is so cool to watch. Just to see, how all of you. How are you guys liking this? You in the chat. How are you liking participating in it? Is it yeah, and seeing it. Okay, look at this. Almost over. And Paul, you don't have to say stop anymore. Maybe.
Right. Paul is relaxed.
Paul is probably wondering, like, I'm gonna see what is gonna happen.
Nah, Paul is good.
Gonna go.
Paul is relaxed. All right.
All right.
And
all right. So the correct answer
is
10 days.
10
33% of you said 10 days and 21 days. I can see that, which is on purpose. I was like, okay, they might think 21 days because it takes 21 days to, create a habit, 10 days. But yeah, Lux, 10 days. And we're not really going to talk much about that because we have a next question coming up that might give it away if we do talk about it. So let's just go to the next trivia.
All right, let's go.
Okay. What was Lux unable to do during his 10-day silent meditation? Use any electronic devices, read or write, speak or even make eye contact with others, or all of the above? Let's see, 10 days meditating. Holy cow.
10 days.
10 days. With rules, too. I mean, you have to...
Restrictions.
Restrictions, yeah. Restrictions. Restrictions, rules, all it. Jesus Christ. One time I did a 10-day juice fast, and that was pretty tough.
How did you manage a 10-day juice fast? Gosh, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah. I don't think I can do the 10-day meditation. I mean, if I had to, I guess I would.
Well,
but yeah.
I did a 5-day water only fast. So I would prefer the juice fast. I would prefer the juice fast.
So just water for 5 days?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No.
And
All right, so what's the answer?
the correct answer is
C.
D.
Okay.
D, all of the above.
D, all of the above. D, all of the above. And that 71% of you said that. So that is pretty cool.
Yes.
So, okay, look. So were you by yourself when you were doing this?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
did you have people around?
I mean, you do have people around, and this was towards the end of, not end of 2020, so it was still COVID times and stuff, but we did have people around, but distance and everything. But like you asked the question, you don't make eye contact, you don't speak, so you know that people are around you, you cross them in the hallways and everything, but you're not really interacting.
So it's almost like pledging. In college and pledging, you couldn't do a lot of the things. You couldn't even look at people too. But that is okay. So you were at your house, and then you just, hey, fam, I'm going to be 10 days not talking to you. That might be, Fuljens would probably enjoy that.
Just for the record, when we caught up earlier, he said he would absolutely enjoy it, and I'm not
Yes,
glitching.
he would.
Yes.
He would enjoy that. He would enjoy
I was like,
20
let's do
days
it.
not talking to people, not seeing people.
Let's do it. Introvert. That's like introvert dream.
So long as I don't have to cook, you cook your own food too. Oh, that's
I can't communicate to. I can't even communicate to you what I would like to eat.
So if I don't cook, you can't say anything because you can't speak. Okay. All right, let's continue. And let's see. Let's see
Wow.
from also Valerie did a 15-day water fast, and it was great. Oh wow,
Yeah.
Valerie, 15 days.
And Saeed, 21 days, just coffee.
Just
Whoa.
coffee. Okay. So
Okay,
coffee and water or just coffee?
I need coffee and water at this point.
Yes.
Oh.
No contact with Val for 10 days. Paul and Val. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
But by the
Oh,
way,
man.
if I may, there was an interesting point someone mentioned saying, hey, I think I'm going to change my answer to this. So interestingly, for this feature that we just did, the trivia one, once you put an answer, it's cast in stone. You can't change your answer. But with the polls, if it's an opinion poll, cats or dogs, you could say cats and then change your mind to dogs, and it's going to knock you off cats and put you on dogs. But not for this one, because we expect people to do exactly that, which is wait and see what the majority says and then choose that. So you got to choose. And down the line, we'll give extra points for answering it early. So you have an incentive to, answer it sooner and stuff. So
pretty
that's going to be
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
nice.
awesome.
So then let's go to the next slide, Fuljens, right? To find out like all the winners, right? All the ones who enter the correct answer, right? Lux is going to be in this wheel.
Yep. Actually,
Yep.
Fuljens, can we do it ad hoc? We'll just, can you share your screen and we'll just, instead of pulling the slide, since Anna wants all the people who did the correct answer, let's just use the plus and do an ad hoc interaction.
Sure. One moment.
So we do it behind the scenes? Yes. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And let's click on the plus again, please. So I think people get to see how we're doing it as well. So
Yeah,
that's probably
they're
helpful.
seeing it.
So let's click on the plus and let's choose the winning wheel. Yes, sir. And if you click on the all interactions drop down, they should be, scroll down, please. Yep. So, based on all the trivia questions you asked, it says your top scorers and it has 16 commenters. You could select all If you scroll down, it might have a smaller list as well.
I think that's as far as it goes.
Oh, so let's take the top scorers. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
click on that. And yeah, let's take our top 16 and just hit go.
Should
When
we?
are you ready?
Should we select our Ian? Yes, select our Ian and theme first. All right. Perfect.
Yep.
Boom.
And it's pulled all those names based on your criterion.
What is it?
Team Jenkins LV.
So these are all the ones who answered correctly?
These are the top 16. They just took the top 16. There were other choices. You could have taken the top 10 or others among the people who answered correctly. So they needn't have answered everything correctly. That's something we might do in future versions. They may answer just 2 of them correctly or something like that. So
Okay. So it's like, Paul, we need you. Paul.
did you want only people who answered everything correctly? Oh, okay. Coming
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. All the people who answered correctly for their prize. So so it's like, Paul, we need you. But for the first question, I don't think anybody answered it correctly. So we just need to do question 2 and 3. Right? And then now we have a bonus question. And then in here, now we know how it's going to happen. And this bonus question is going to be about, you're going to win Lux's book. And we're going to talk about that real quick. So let's go, Fuljens, to the bonus question. Okay. Is that the bonus question? Okay, yeah. So Lux wrote a book called Name, Place, Animal, Thing, which helps people find better answers when asked. So what do? Did the idea for this book come after his 10-day silent meditation retreat, a childhood game, a spontaneous conversation with a stranger or on a train, or after performing at the Comedy Cellar? Let's see. When did that come out? So start your answers. Bye, Tatiana. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye, Tatiana.
Hey, Tatiana. She's amazing.
She is.
Oh, let me resume interaction.
Right. So, yeah. So how come it's not coming in?
I had to resume interaction.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay. So we have a lot of different ones. We have D's, C's, A's, C's, CC's. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, sorry guys. You may have to enter your answer again because it was paused.
Oh,
some
so
of you.
we left it paused. Okay.
Yeah, some of you.
We have no B's. Okay, so what was the right answer for 2 and 3? Okay, Paul, wait, let me send it to you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and show the correct answer.
Yes.
B, a childhood game. Wow. Okay. Nobody got the bonus.
A lot of red herrings.
Wait. Hold on. Where's that?
Book. Wait, yeah, let's see if it's true. So, fam.
Hey, but look, hey, with your permission, can we just give it to anyone who participated in that last question? Can we do that?
We can.
Yes.
We can. How do we do it in a how can we do it in an engaging way here?
Let's do that right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuljens, whenever you're ready, we can just pull an ad hoc interaction for that.
Perfect.
So we'll just do a plus and say winning wheel again. And, let's click on the drop down for the interactions. And let's just choose the most recent one. The Lux wrote a book, the second one there.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyone who participated in that, basically, which is 12 people, it's going to pick everybody who participated, whether they got it right or wrong. It doesn't matter.
Cool.
Anyone who participated, yeah. So these are the 12 names who answered that last question. Incorrectly, everybody, I may add.
Tina 4L. Tina.
Okay.
Okay, Tina.
With Tina's permission, we will. I mean, so Tina is a co-founder at StreamAlive, and she has a
Oh.
copy of the book. So I think we should give it to somebody else. So actually, Tina, thank you
go.
for winning, because now we get to demo how we can remove Tina's name by clicking on the delete next to her name on the top, Fulgence.
Okay.
And now she's out of the ring, and it's going to take the rest of the names.
Okay, Tina over there giving
Sorry,
us
Tina,
nice
but-
things. Yes, Tina.
Wow. George
Here it is.
Canellis.
George cannot even, like, the wheel can even escape George.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Let's see the
Paul,
book.
Paul is asking for some.
Yeah, so let's go to the question number 1, please, because then he's
Question
the
number 1,
meditation,
correct
yeah.
answer was B.
okay, B, right?
And number 2, the correct answer was C.
And number 3 is nothing. We didn't have a winner. But let me see that book again.
Oh yeah. And by the way, Paul, we will very soon have the ability to filter based on who answered the second and third question. So in a couple of weeks, you won't have to do what you're doing right now.
Oh,
Because,
Paul, look at you. Look at
Nice.
name, place, animal, thing. You know, that looks like Tetris also, in a way.
It does.
Right?
You're right, actually. Yes. I can't escape it. I mean, I think I'm obsessed with Tetris.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I mean, I used to sit with Tetris on my phone, and that used to be my meditation. It's just great.
Yes.
And then it helps with packing also after, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so fam, do you have any questions for Lux about StreamAlive, about anything that we did today? There are so many other things to do, and unfortunately we only have an hour, but there are so many great things. And one of the things that I was very surprised and pleasantly surprised is that you could do this in person. Like, say you are hosting an in-person session, you could actually do it in person and ask them all this question and then pull up on the screen and have them participate in it, which is so amazing for those of us who do in person, whether teaching or presentations, all of that. So that alone is so great. So there are more features than that. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask it now to Lux. And while you type your questions, unless Lux, you have something that you would like to share.
I would love if Fulgence, if you don't mind pulling the quick questions, we can just look at the questions right there. We should have it from the chat. There's been a lot of activity in the chat, so I'm curious if any questions came there automatically. So, but are we okay on time? I'm sorry, I probably spoke longer. So let's just go to the left side. There should be the last one there, which we created. Oh, we can just pull it up. Quick questions. Yes,
Quick questions, perfect. Mm-hmm.
Just say go. That's it. That should be okay. Okay, so all of these are questions.
Very cool.
Oh,
Yeah, there were some questions that came in. There was one here from Valerie. Can you discuss the AI function that is only in your top tier plan? What is the difference?
He answered that.
Okay.
Yep.
And Marianne asked, how long do these drop-down answers stay on the screen?
For as long as you have that particular screen up. So StreamAlive, if you're on the talking tiles, it assumes you want answers for that till you move away from it. So it's up to you.
Okay. And Marianne had asked, with the quiz, does it only read the letter choices?
No, you could also type the entire text if you wanted, or you could use numerical choices like 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of A, B, C, D if you wanted. That's something you would configure when you run it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then so the quiz is only one answer, and polls you can choose one or multiple answers. I think the quiz you can choose multiple answers too. Is that correct?
You can choose multiple answers too. All the questions we did today had only one answer, but you could have multiple answers, in which case, if you think it's A and B, you would either type A first and then type B, or type A, comma B, or A space B. StreamAlive understands all of those intelligently.
Excellent. And two questions. How do we share the slides in Ecamm as a widget?
I will let
That's
you.
for us.
Oh.
So I guess you just have to be logged in first, and then Share it or
I
just
think
do the way how we're doing it now.
right, signing in through the widget. Just like load the widget as the web page and sign in like you would normally do on your browser. We'll try that too offline. And does StreamAlive work with Zoom Events Hub and a webinar with registration? I keep getting an error.
Yep. So webinar with registration coming very, very, very soon. That has been an issue because I mean you can make it work. So just email us. We'll give you the workaround for it. Zoom events not yet, but in a month it should be working there. Fingers crossed. We think that we should get that working over the course of the next month.
Wait, so with Zoom webinar, if it's a registered event, it won't work as of right now?
With the registration, there are a couple of steps you need to do in terms of registering and then getting the link that a registered user uses and using that link in there.
Okay.
But we're making some updates as we speak on our app in Zoom. So we also have an app within Zoom that's a StreamAlive app in the Zoom marketplace, and we're making some updates there so it automatically handles this for Zoom webinars with registration.
Okay. And Saeed is asking you to teach me to check off or delete the questions. Is it
How
just?
to delete or check off questions?
I guess
Oh,
these
okay,
here,
yes,
like
yeah.
once
Yeah,
they're done, like
so
we can dismiss the question after we read
oh
them.
yes, yeah. You
Yeah.
could tick them if you and that would dim them, or you could just delete them if you didn't want that. Yeah.
Awesome.
And you know what's cool? You know what's cool that the StreamAlive did what it promises, which is create an engaging show, because we have a comment here from Valerie saying, "Wow, that hour went fast," in capital letters. So that was all the engagement we're having right now and all the cool things.
And
Yeah.
and the person that we have to thank for putting this together is in the chat, Mr. Doc
Ah,
Rock.
thank you, Doc.
Yeah, so
Gosh.
this is again, this is incredible. And Lux, how can they reach you if you have a question? What do they do? Just go to the website and please share all of that. I know you have a link tree as well that we can share that information with them. But how other ways? What other ways?
Yeah, so StreamAlive is at streamalive.com, and that has everything that you would need about StreamAlive. To connect with me, you could actually go to the StreamAlive website and sign up for a free trial. Not a free trial, it's a full functional account that you can use for up to 10 commenters. If you have more than 10, there are paid plans. But so that's really the best way. Just dive in, use it, play around with it, like we've been doing today. And to connect with me, happy to chat anytime. I'm mostly on LinkedIn, so it's Lux Narayan on LinkedIn. Would love to stay connected.
Yeah, there we go. So it's in LinkedIn. We all love. I mean, not we all love, but LinkedIn. So for those of you who won, here's the final verdict by Paul. Right, Paul writes that the two winners for question 2, which were the only 2 questions that we got correctly, were Eric and John. Eric and John, you got the questions correctly. So who won the book again?
The book was George.
George Cornelis.
George. Oh,
the king of.
How could I forget?
The trivia king.
Okay, so George, you won the book. Okay, so Eric and John. So Eric and John, you won a t-shirt, an Ecamm Fam t-shirt to represent Ecamm Fam t-shirt. And John, I don't think you have that t-shirt. I don't think you do.
Nice.
So, yeah, so Eric and John. So remember, marketing@ecamm.com and share that you won your Ecamm t-shirt and you can choose your color. Okay, so that is where are we laughing about? What do we have?
Doc is bringing George to Vegas with him in April.
Just like he just touched me. So yes, fam. So this platform is incredible. Just like Lux just mentioned, just play with it and continue to. And then when you see that you need something else or that your comments are gonna go higher than 10, then you go on and an upgrade, but it is just the fact that you can use it in person, at least for me, it is a huge plus because I'm able to host in person and then also have it online so they can both participate, and it merges because you get a chat link with the live audience, and then you get the in person, and then you get a chat in here already because it's connected to the channel, whatever channel you have. So that is so amazing. Good job, team. Good job, Tina. If you're still here, Tina, thank you so much for stopping by.
2 more things.
Yes.
Paul says, I think Team Jenkins LV should also get a t-shirt.
Okay. Team Jenkins, let's go. You're gonna get a t-shirt.
And Lux is asking, should we check out the analytics?
Let's go. I mean, why not? We're here.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love analytics?
Let's go.
Hey, and regarding George's book, so you let us know, or George can email us as well at marketing@streamalive.com. So either way, George, just reach out and we'll be happy to get that in your hands so you can take it with you when you go with Doc to Vegas.
All right, analytics. Where do we go to get
so
the analytics?
Let's end not the YouTube session. Let's end the StreamAlive session. So let's just go to the bottom right and click on, I think it's hiding behind
exit.
Fuljens. Yes, please. So let's just exit that. And if you click on the bottom right, that pop-up that just came is your link to the analytics for the session. Yep. So there's an overview. We had 204 comments by 33 people, an average of, thank you. I felt like I was doing my annual eye test and I was about to fail and say you need new glasses, but you saved me from that. Thank you.
I got the trackpad tonight, so I could zoom in.
Yeah, that's a summary. We ran
On average, there were 2 comments per minute. Okay.
12 comments per minute, the highest engagement. That's awesome.
Yes, so it was probably for when the chat was going on.
Let's click on the next one below that.
What is it? You ran 6 visuals. What does it say?
6 visual interactions that got 76 responses.
Wow, you guys.
Fantastic fans?
Yeah, let's just go through all of them very quickly. So, all right. So that tells you who's been active on the chat.
Okay, look at this. Okay, so this is what I thought that it was gonna happen when the answers, right? I thought that it was gonna pull it up like this based on but okay, that's
very soon.
Coming.
Very soon.
Yes, that's what's coming. Okay. Okay, look at Saeed being number 1. Saeed number 1.
Right. Killing it.
Valerie number 2. Okay, Marianne. All right.
Let's do chat chart.
Let's do that, please. Yes.
Ooh.
And oh gosh, this is something I see all the time, which is the yellow bars or the colored bars are where you're running StreamAlive. The x-axis, the horizontal axis is time. So 70 minutes we ran StreamAlive in various places. So let's click on the yellow bar, for example, in the middle. Right, when we asked what's your live session about, and we got all those beautiful answers like alpacas and bacon. But you see the spike. I mean, when people see that their answers actually count, they actually matter, they're actually seen and acknowledged, they just participate more. It's simple human psychology, I guess, right? I mean,
yes.
And you see that all the time. There's a spike each time StreamAlive is being used. On an average, about 9 times increase in chat volumes when StreamAlive is used in terms of engagement.
That is great. This analytics are nice.
Yeah, and you could replay the results too, which is all those things that we ran. So yeah, we have all those dots on the map, the tiles, and all of those. Yep, all the responses.
Okay, so we can see. Nice. All right, so it's like instant replay.
It's instant replay, exactly that. I think we should maybe call it instant replay. Yeah.
Oh, these are all the questions.
These are all the questions.
Very nice.
This is if people shared links. Yeah, so a couple of links were shared, and those links, like email IDs and links, are automatically captured. Text track is just a whole bunch of text from recent, and then George is very, very dominant in the text. Take George to Vegas. Seriously, I mean.
That's for you, George. Take a screenshot. Oh.
This is so fun and displayed
Ooh.
so beautifully.
Thank you. And you could, I mean, thank you on behalf of our entire team who built this. But you can share all these images on LinkedIn or download it or put it into a newsletter. So a whole bunch of collateral at the
That's
end
incredible.
of it as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Incredible.
fam. I mean, this is awesome. This is like great. So we have tons of content, but we're gonna save it for next week because it's already 8:12. I haven't eaten lunch yet. I mean, dinner. You see, like I'm lost with food. But I hope we hope that you enjoyed it and then you give it a try and see how fun it is. I mean, this went pretty fast. We have plans, right? Logs and Fuljens. We were like, oh yeah, we're gonna share this and that, and look at it. It's already 8:12. So this is like a master class that we need to do. Doc, if you are still on, we need to do a master class on how to use it.
Yeah,
Fuljens?
so much. There's so much, and I cannot wait to use it for my my everyday work. I have so many ideas, and and the more we use it, the more we're gonna think of the creative ways to use it. Especially since we have like the chroma key in there too. So there's the gears are spinning in my head as to how to create it. And Lux, like, you were the best demonstrator, showing us all those things and giving us the visuals. That really helped see how it all comes together. That's great because like for somebody who's just starting out and it's like, oh, I'm not too sure, maybe intimidated, things like that, or let me just stick to what I know. That really helped understand the platform much better.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I'm sorry we didn't get around to your chosen example, but we'll save that for another time.
Exactly,
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No worries. No worries at all.
There'll be plenty of time. We still have building blocks.
Yep.
Yes. All right. So let's check one more time before we sign up. See if there are any questions that came in. But
no, they're just saying food time. Doc saying please eat.
Another masterclass, Doc.
Saeed is suggesting 60-minute fast.
And huge thank you to Doc for making this possible and connecting us. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and Doc, thank you. This is fantastic.
Right, Doc is awesome, making the connections. Yeah, we're about to go eat, and it's been a 3-hour actually fast. But it's good. Okay. Oh, there's a masterclass already, and the link is in the comment. Thank you, Doc. There is the masterclass if you want to learn more about it. How to engage and delight your viewers using StreamAlive and Ecamm Masterclass. There it is.
There it is.
The link in the comments. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us. We will see you. Fuljens will see you Wednesday for building blocks. Fuljens?
Yeah, this Wednesday we're gonna create custom layouts for our custom profile build. You'll get to see all the different ways you can just instantly repurpose that first scene that we created to create different camera overlays, screen share, widgets, and more. So that is this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And once that profile is built out, you all get it for free.
Hey, so make sure you tune in. Lux, any last minute thoughts you would like to share before we call it a night and I go eat sushi?
No, I mean, thank you. This has been amazing. A lot of fun. I mean, like you said, I didn't even realize the time flying past. And again, it was made possible by the amazing community you folks have built. I think Tatiana made the first introduction to Doc, and Doc connected us. And here we are. And I'm sure this is just the first of many interactions we're going to have. So love the Ecamm fam. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you are so welcome. We're so welcome. And George is like, this was fun. Great show. Thank you all. And thank you, Lux, for the book. Yes.
My pleasure.
That's all Tatiana. She started it. And
Shout out to Tatiana.
Yes. Yeah. Awesome. All right, fam. Thank you so much. So can we do something impromptu real quick to close? Can we use the emoji slide or engagement so that we can put the closing screen can be just all emojis? You know what I'm talking about, Lux?
I do. Only
the session.
Fuljens, you can just connect it again. It's just going to take one click for you if you want to do that, but it's up to you. So if you want to share your screen.
Oh, sure. One moment.
Sorry, I kind of sabotaged Fuljens by saying disconnect so we can show the analytics. But it's a good time for us to. So if you click on session, if you go to the home thing below the StreamAlive logo on the left-hand side, yes, sir, and click on sessions and just click on present again on this one, and let's just keep in present. So just going to continue where you left off.
Okay.
And it's back there, and let's see if it works. Let's go with plus and emojis. It's emojis everywhere. Yeah, we love alliteration, so everything has an. So we can. You don't even have to put in a heading, so you can just say go. That's
Bam.
it. Yeah. So you can only type emojis in the chat, and let's see if that comes up.
All right, let's see. So only emojis. How do you like the session? How do you like your Monday, your day, your week? Fuljens, music, please.
Yeah.
Music. Closing. You can get us out of there. Closing screen. Fam, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will see you around, if not on Monday. This is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And you're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. Let's go.
Peace.
This is a jam of the Ecamm Fam. Ecamm Fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam of the Ecamm Fam. Ecamm Fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam of the Ecamm Fam. This is a jam of the Ecamm Fam. This is a jam of the Ecamm Fam. Ecamm Fam is the name of the jam.
Wait, stop the music. Hold it, stop the music.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.